Okay, can you see my screen? Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Good.
Yes.
Yep, okay. This is my lightning talk about my big year about GitHub Actions. So I will do a recap of my Perl GitHub Actions experiments and also major events from a key player of continuous integration world. Let's start with August 2019. GitHub Action became free for public repositories. Not long after, I wrote my first GitHub workflow. Then I continued by adding workflows to my other repositories, as everyone. February, Act, no support GitHub Action v2. Act is a tool to run locally your GitHub Actions. Then I had an idea to try to industrialize a bit the GitHub Action to set up a dashboard to continuously build alien modules during the night and have a status during the day and be able to fix them and do pull requests. Then after these 200 workflows in a dashboard, I was asking myself what was the real limit of the GitHub Action service. And the answer was queuing. So it means that you could start a lot of jobs and maybe only 5 or 10 or 20 will be running in parallel, but all the others were just stuck and kindly wait for their turn to start. So I tried 3,000 jobs, build and test cpan module, so the river, and do it every night. And surprisingly, it worked without any issue. I called it River CI. Then I switched the build to my custom Perl blade, which is a Docker image that is built every 20 minutes and pushed to Docker Hub based on the development branch of Perl GitHub repository. And I came with Messy CI workflows, which is a set of workflows examples for various Perl tasks. So you have an idea with this screenshot, but there is various providers, Travis, Circle CI, and various kind of tasks. And in September, GitHub announced the release of its command line interface 1.0. It was in beta for more than 1 year. In October, still GitHub new policy about auto-disabling scheduled workflows. So that was a very bad news for me because all my dashboards were built on top of scheduled workflows. Just a few days after, I received so much email from GitHub, and I just decided to leave my workflows disabled. In November, Travis CI new policy about new pricing model for public repositories. Still in November, Docker new policy about the pool limit. You have to Docker login to benefit from unlimited pool, as before. In February, I was targeted by a nasty pull request from a guy that was trying to run crypto miners into my GitHub Actions. The idea is that you can bypass your limit by running pull requests toward other GitHub Actions through pull request. And I wrote a big blog post about it. Check it out if you haven't already. In March, I wrote my own GitHub Actions, upload to cpan. It's very useful. You can use it. Please go ahead. In April, GitHub announced the workflow subcommand for this command line interface. 1 day after, I re-enabled with it all my workflows. In April, GitHub new policy about fighting bad actors. So first-time contributors not required to manual approval. There is some other policies that change. And finally, in June, clearly the GitHub Action open bar is closed and GitHub can slow down your scheduled jobs without further notice, like in this example. And too much queuing will not lead to errors or just your job won't start at all. And that's all, guys and girls. Thank you.